Hi guys, it's Brian here with Top Notch Lawns. Today I got a great interview for you. I'm going to be interviewing SEF the Lawn Surgeon. And I asked SEF, what is your #1 tip for a new business owner? You're not going to want to miss his answer. SEF, thank you very much for joining me on my channel. I really appreciate you taking the time out to do this for me and everybody who's watching. So how you doing today, buddy?
I just want to thank you for having me on your channel, Top Notch, to do this interview. It's an honor being in the same category as some of these guys. My name is Stacy, also known as SEF the Lawn Surgeon. And if you don't mind, I'd like to get a little comfortable. My screen feels a little naked right now, you know. There we go. That's much better. Turn that music down a little. Yep. And whip out the red cup. Oh yeah. All right, so shoot.
SEF, man, you're killing me already, dude. Hey, I know by watching your videos you got a passion for lawn care and it's something you really love to do. But I also noticed you got a really passion for video editing. Is that something you've always liked to do?
Video editing. Actually, I've always had a passion for graphic design. When I was a freshman in college at Norfolk State University, I found a program called Photo Impact, which is similar to Photoshop, and I taught myself how to do graphic design. And from that point on, I was hooked. I used to love doing graphic design, and then I actually ended up becoming the design editor for the school newspaper, and I learned a few other programs doing that. But I actually started using my graphic design when I started making videos. I actually, back between like 2006, 2010, I also was into music production, and I would produce songs for my friends and other local artists, and I actually started making videos for myself and my friends. If you want to check out that channel, I do have a YouTube channel. I haven't uploaded any videos on it in like 4 years, but it's Sefnificent 2, and that has like all the videos I used to make when I used to do my music. And so that's where I started doing video editing, and I got into video editing at that point. And then I transferred those skills to SEF the Lawn Surgeon, and I started to try to step my game up a little bit, you know, using different programs.
Well, SEF, it really seems like you got a really good passion for video editing, man. I like your stuff, man. I like what you do with your channel. All your stuff looks good, man, and I try to keep up with you, but it's just not working, man. You're you're stepping your game up, and I admire that. So I also went out and looked you up on YouTube, man, Sefnificent, and dude, I couldn't believe what I seen, man. Guys, check this out.
Give me the mic so I can show you how it gets down. I'm on the track, so I guess it's a hit now. Give me a pose, then I guess you should sit down. Cause I don't spit rhymes, dog, I spit rounds. Yeah, I spit hollow tip verses. When I battle me, then you're gonna need some nurses. Cause I battle to the death, I destroy MCs till there ain't nothing left. And producers, well, that's another story. I make beats in the clutch like Robert Ory. And tell your girlfriend I'm sorry, I made her tell me who her daddy is like Maury. Yeah, cause I'm twice as nice. I'm a little unknown, so I'm twice the hype. And my beats are that good, so they twice the price. And my flow is that cold, so I'm hard as ice. Let me see you get bull, let me see you get cool, let me see you turn it up. Let me see you get wild, let me see you get bull, let me see you get cool, let me see you turn it up. Let me see you get wild, let me see you get bull, let me see you get cool, let me see you turn it up. Let me see you get wild. style in the club. Come to VIP and get a smile in the club.
Dude, man. Oh, man, you got some skills, man. That's awesome, dude. You're going to get barraged with emails and messages after this, after people see this video. I guarantee it. They're going to hit that other channel up. But I want to be the first one to say, dude, I need you to do some stuff for me on my channel, man. Write me a hook or something, man. Awesome, dude. All right, Seth, man, you're truly one of a kind, but I want to know, what kind of kid were you?
Well, I'm going to try to put this in a way that won't incriminate myself, but I was a kid, I wouldn't say I was wild, but I used to be everywhere, getting into stuff. Sometimes I look back and I'm surprised that I didn't get in trouble, so I was very lucky. But yeah, I was that type of kid. I was always outside. I used to get home from school, I go straight outside to play basketball, football. I was that kid coming over your house, like, you know, knocking on the door, hey, can Brad come out to play today, you know? Yeah, that was me, you know. I guess a little story that I won't name any names of my friends that were involved. People probably can figure it out, but anyway, our neighborhood used to be right beside our elementary school, and at this time we were in middle school. So we used to hop the fence and we'd go play in the playground on the weekend. And so one day we were playing, and me and my friend, we had figured out a way where if you could climb up the gutter spout to get onto the roof of the school. So we told all our other friends, oh man, you know, look, we could climb on the roof of the school. And so we would all climb on the roof of the school. We had to help one of my friend's little cousin up because he was smaller, younger than us, and he couldn't get up, so we helped him up. So we're out there on the roof, hanging out, and next thing we know, we see the janitor come around the corner. And we're like, oh crap, you know, so we run one way. And it was just like in a movie. They had us surrounded. The janitor was coming from one way, and then we ran the other way, and the vice principal was coming from that way. And so we was like, oh crap. So everybody just ran and jumped off the roof, and we ran into the woods. And then when we got halfway towards the woods, we looked back, and my friend's little cousin that we had to help up was too scared to jump off the roof. So we had to send one of us back, and we was like, I'm not going back. I'm not going back, you know. But yeah, so one of our friends that didn't go to that school that the vice principal didn't know, he went back, got my friend's cousin, and like I said, we were lucky. I should have probably got in trouble for that.
Well, Seth, that sounds like a blast, man. It sounds like you guys had a lot of fun, and I know if that would have been me and my buddies, we probably would have left his cousin up there on the roof. So, but anyway, why did you start making YouTube videos, Seth?
Actually, I started making YouTube videos for two reasons. First reason is that I'm actually a big fan of YouTube. I love YouTube. I think YouTube is taking over the entertainment industry. If you think about it, you know, most TV shows these days are reality shows because people like to see people in their everyday life, and they like to see like the behind the scenes of people's life, and they're up close and personal. And that's what I love about YouTube. And you can watch somebody go from nothing and build themselves up to being a big famous person, or you know, a big company or whatever. And one person that inspired me, that I used to watch all the time, was Chris Jones from Physiques of Greatness. Some people who work out probably know him. I know Geek the Freak know him. Yeah, I was subscribed to him way back when he was like a year after he just started, I think. And I watched him grow. You know, him and Vince just grow over the years, you know. And I just love that, you know, and I've watched other people grow over the years, and I always wanted to do that, but I didn't really have anything that I could do. I could make YouTube videos about. But when I found out that, when I came across lawn care, and I knew that I was going to be doing lawn care for like the rest of my life, I said, this is something I need to document. You know, I want to have documentation of me growing from a small little company to a big company, you know. And so that's why I started my YouTube videos, so, you know, I can look back and see where I came from, you know.
Alright, Seth, I'm really enjoying watching your channel grow and watching your business grow, man. You're doing a great thing over there. Just keep it up, man. I really want to see you progress. So anyway, off-topic question. What's your favorite meal?
Well, from my size, you probably would guess everything, which you probably wouldn't be wrong. Yeah, I love to eat. I can't really pick one meal. I could pick a restaurant. Qdoba, hands down Qdoba. And people who are not familiar with Qdoba, it's like Chipotle, if you know what Chipotle is, but it's like 10 times better. I like the chicken queso bowls, the chicken queso burritos, barbecue bowls, chicken nachos. Everything has to have extra chicken. And that's one thing, I guess. When I was 28, I randomly stopped eating beef and pork. I just did it to try to be more healthy. So now I don't eat beef or pork. I just eat chicken, fish, and that's pretty much it.
Well, Seth, there's nothing wrong with eating, man. I enjoy my food also. So, Seth, who's the person who has had the biggest influence on you in your life?
Well, in my life, that would probably be my mom. My mom is one of the hardest workers ever, you know. Even to this day, she's one of the top people in her field, and she still works hard. While most people that would be in her position probably would like relax, she still gives it 100%. You know, sometimes I try to beg her to slow down, and you know, she won't slow down. But you know, I don't think I'll ever be that motivated, but that's a bar that, you know, she set that I could try to work to get to, so I could be half as successful as she is.
All right, Seth, that's awesome, man. Sounds like a wonderful woman, and I can tell you are following in her footsteps, and that's awesome, man. So, Seth, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years. Ironically, I have a 5-year plan. Right now I'm 31, and I said when I'm 35, I want to have stopped working full-time at my full-time job, and I want to be doing lawn care full-time, and I want to have at least 2 crews and possibly venture off into having some kind of other business, you know, to help supplement my income, you know, because, you know, hopefully I'll be making a decent amount with lawn care, but you can't have all your eggs in one basket. So that's where I hope to be in 5 years. And also, I will still be making YouTube videos, hopefully. Definitely. That would be freaking awesome. You know.
Well, Seth, that sounds like a really good plan to me, man. I hope you reach your goals. I really do. So, you got any big plans, any big changes for this year?
Yeah. I actually try to change my company every year, change something in my company every year to make it grow, because I think that's the best way to grow your company. So hopefully, right now I have a 5x8 trailer, single axle. I want to go to a 6x12 open trailer, if possible, dual axle. I want to get my van lettered and get a gas chainsaw. And hopefully I'm going to start doing commercial properties, you know. And yeah, commercial properties, and that's pretty much it. I like to take it slow. I don't like to rush stuff.
Well, Seth, I personally believe that is the best way to grow a company, especially a small company like ours, is kind of just slow and steady and just kind of add little bits and pieces here and there. So that's an excellent plan. Also, Seth, who's your favorite sports teams?
I don't really watch college. I don't really watch baseball, but I do have a favorite NBA and NFL team. My favorite NBA team is the Chicago Bulls. See red, go Bulls. As y'all can see, I always got on red. And that's probably why my favorite color is red. When I was younger, my parents asked me what color I wanted to paint my room, and I told them red. So I had a red room growing up, and that's always been my favorite color. So that's why you always see me wearing red. My favorite NFL team is the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, go Cowboys.
Well, Seth, when I was a kid, man, I was the hugest Chicago Bulls fan. Man, I never missed a game. I even had I had high tops that had the Chicago Bulls logo on the side. Man, I thought I was top notch then. So anyway, last question, Seth, man. I want to know, give me your best tip for a new lawn care owner.
My advice would be, I have three things. Have a plan, be patient, and attack. And when I say that, number one, you want to have a plan. You want to set yourself up for 5 years. Say, I want to be here in 5 years. And every year, you know, grow. You know, don't stay stationary. Grow a little bit by little bit. But you got to be patient. You can't think everything can happen in 1 year. A lot of people start their first year, go out, try to get 30 yards, and they don't know how to manage 30 yards yet. So it's no use in getting 30 yards and then building a bad reputation for your business. And the third thing is attack. After you have built that experience and after you have built that knowledge, you can attack and go harder. And that's when you can go get those 30 yards and whatnot. And so right now I'm at the second stage. I'm being patient. I have my 5-year plan. I'm being patient. And hopefully next year, when I think the time is right, that's when I might attack, and that's when I might try to grow my business. So I always want to tell people that, because a lot of people always telling them stuff in their ear like, don't, you know, do this or don't do that. And you have to do what's right for you, but be patient and do what feels right for you and your company. And like I said, it's your company. You know, it's America. You build your company the way you want it. You build your company as fast or as slow as you want it. So do it your way.
Seth, that is excellent advice, man. Anybody who's thinking about starting a lawn care company, anybody who's just starting a lawn care company, you guys need to write that down. Remember that. That is awesome advice. All right, Seth, man, I really appreciate you coming on my channel, man. The honor is all mine getting to interview you. I appreciate you doing this for me, and I wish you all the success, man. Have a good one.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on the channel. Like I said, it is an honor to be in this series of interviews. I know it's going to be a long line of great interviews. I've loved the interviews so far. Shout out to everybody that's been interviewed so far. But yep, I'll see y'all later. Yes, sir.
Alright, once again, I'd like to thank Seth for coming on my channel doing this interview with me. You guys need to go check him out. If you don't know who he is, SEF the Lawn Surgeon on YouTube. The guy has got he's got a wonderful channel. He's funny. His videos are very entertaining, so please go check him out. And up next, I'm going to have Lincoln Landscaping. Guy up there in Canada, he's got his own landscaping crew, does a lot of snow plowing. Really good videos. Young kid, knows what he's talking about. So please tune in. I'll have him on here probably a couple days. All right, guys, and here's a list of guys that have confirmed interviews with me. I got the lawn care rookie. I got B&B Lawn Care, Blake Albertson. I got Geek to Freak, Small Business and Fitness. I got Johnny Moe. I got L&R Lifestyles. I got Spencer's Lawn Care, Tennessee Lawn Care, and Moyo Yard. All those guys have said they would do interviews with me. They're all fantastic channels, and appreciate you guys doing that for me. And if there's any questions you guys want me to ask these guys, please put them in the comments. Just put who you want the question to and what your question is, and we're gonna try to do some of that and maybe incorporate a little bit of different questions from here on out. So I appreciate you guys doing that for me, and thank you, and have a good day.